What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in to the video. And tonight I just got done watching Avatar Fire and Ash. I'm gonna give you guys my little quick out of the theater review. I'm gonna tell you my likes, my dislikes, and my overall rating of the movie. So make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and let's go ahead and dive into this. Well, what can I say about Avatar Fire and Ash? Spectacally, visually, man, it is one hell of a visual movie. I'm overwhelmed about how good those visuals were. Like, I'm telling you guys, if you're gonna go and see this film, make sure to watch it in 3D on the big screen. Like, I watched it in Dolby here at AMC, and man, those visuals were incredible. I can't even tell you how incredible that movie was visually. But enough with the visuals. Let's get down to the story. The story really, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you have not seen the first one or second one, it's not gonna baby you. You need to see those two films in order to actually get into the story of what's happening in this film, because it really does pick up right where the second one ends, and it dives you in on what's going on and how the story plays out. It's very interesting. A lot of critics say that it's a rinse and repeat. I kind of got that vibe, but it found its own tone and its own rhythm once you get into the film. Unlike some sequels that do the whole rinse and repeat because they figure out that it works, the story actually does find its own footing. It finds its own ground to the point it really does hook you in and makes you more interested, not only into the story but the characters as well. I will give props on Jimmy C on this film. A few things I will say that I am impressed with is the character development. You'll see it, and it's, okay, I'll put it this way. There are some characters where you'll see their growth, and you will hope that growth really does last. So and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, there are some spoilers in here. So if you have not seen this film, I would suggest watching it first and then coming back and watching this video. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of spoiler here. The dynamic between Zoe Saldana's character and the character of Spider. In the second one, you see that she does not like him. She despises him. She does not treat him as a part of the family. And she really does show that here in this film. But then there's a character arc, I can say, where she starts to actually realize he is one of us. So you see that change, the care and the love that she gives to the Spider character. So that arc, how she goes from hating him to just embracing him and loving him, not just as one of their own, but as family too. And that's something I really noticed about these characters, that it's not just a one person story, it's a family story. Where in the first one it was about Jake Sully, and then we evolve from that, and it really becomes not only about Jake Sully, but it really becomes about his family. His whole family is basically the main character, which is perfectly fine. I love the son character. I keep forgetting his name. I love the son character. I feel like that character is going to be a big influence if Jimmy C decides to take this franchise even more, which I'm hoping he does. I love both the sister characters, especially Sigourney Weaver's character. I feel like they're both going to be very, very important throughout this whole franchise. Now, the villain was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty good villain. The whole Ash tribe is a very unique take on, I guess you could say, evil Na'vi. So hats off to Jimmy C on making fantastic villains. So hats off to you. I'm not even wearing a hat right now. My one, I guess my one critical thing about it is a long film. It is a long film, which is perfectly fine, but you can tell that Jimmy C really, when I say Jimmy C, I mean James Cameron. Anyway, you can really feel those hours going on and on and on and on. So I will say be very prepared, because you're gonna be in this film for a while. I will say this: there are some beats in the story, in the movie, that I feel like were kind of rushed through. Like, I can see how some people will be upset by not exploring the air traders. Is that what they call them? Cause like I found that tribe, like the air people, I found them very, very intriguing on how they live life in the sky. And we never got a chance to really explore that. A few other things that I'm actually going to point out as well, that I feel like that's going to come back if they decide to move on with this franchise, which I hope. They made a bunch of, I guess you can say, cameos or little teases to what is next in the next movie or in the final movie or whatever. For example, we hinted at, in the movie, they hinted at Earth and what Earth is right now, saying that Earth is basically Fallout. And not like Fallout into that extent, but like, the humans have sucked up all the resources. Earth is basically just kind of gone, which is the reason why they came to Pandora, to find new life, which is terrible to say as humans. Like, Jesus. Another thing I will say about this film, like, if you really like pay attention to a lot of it is based off of, like, I hate saying religion, but it's not religion. Yeah, I guess you could say religion, but I might be wrong on that one. Go ahead, yeah, leave a comment if I'm wrong on that one. But anyway, my overall review of the film by itself, it's Avatar Fire and Ash does live up to its hype. It is a great film. I don't see anybody coming out this film hating it. I mean, some people are coming out saying they hate it, but I'm not one of those people. I can actually say that this is a fantastic film. Visually, it's fantastic. I mean, visually, it's fantastic. You can, like, those visuals are crazy. Story does need work. I will say that too. Story does need work. But overall, I will give this film, I'll give this film fair. I'm being fair. I would give this film a 7.5 out of 10. And would definitely suggest that you guys run out and see it while you still can. See it in IMAX. See it in Dolby. Just make sure you see it in 3D, because that's where the film shines. Those visuals, you will have a smile on your face when you see these visuals. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. If you got a chance to go check out Avatar Fire and Ash, I want to hear what your thoughts are. I want to hear what your predictions are. What do you expect out of the next film? If you even think they should continue this franchise, I want to hear it. And make sure you make sure you share this video, and make sure you hit a comment, because I want to hear all that good stuff. But again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in or checking out this video. It really does warm my heart, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Yeah. Roll the credits.